Hey there, my fellow anglers and fishing fanatics. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fishing forecast for a very special day, Friday, December 5th, 2025, across our incredible Canadian waters. Now, friends, for many of us, December means one thing: the ice is starting to get serious and winter fishing is in full swing. This day, with its full moon, promises some intriguing opportunities if you know where to look and what to cast. Don't let the cold deter you. Some of the most memorable catches happen when most folks are bundled up indoors. Let's talk tactics for some of our cold water champions. First up, the magnificent northern pike. In early December, pike are still actively foraging, especially in areas with available oxygen and structure. You'll want to target them along distinct weed lines, near submerged structures like fallen trees or rock piles, and particularly where there might be a slight current or an inflow of fresh water. These spots often indicate higher oxygen levels, which are critical in colder conditions. For tackle, tip-ups with large dead bait, like smelt or herring, are incredibly effective. If you're using a rod, go for large spoons or aggressive jerkbaits. Pike are looking for a substantial, easy meal to sustain them, so don't be shy with your lure size. Next, let's talk about the elusive lake trout. As the waters cool, these beauties will be seeking out their preferred stable temperatures. They tend to drop down into deeper zones where the water is typically around 4 degrees Celsius, the sweet spot for them. Look for them around major structural changes, deep drop-offs and humps in clear, oxygenated lakes. Vertical jigging with heavy spoons or large tube jigs can be deadly. Don't hesitate to use your sonar to mark fish and adjust your depth. A little tip from my experience. Sometimes a small piece of cut bait on a dropper rig can entice a cautious laker. Finally, for those looking for consistent action and a delicious meal, we have the ever-popular yellow perch. These panfish congregate in winter and can offer fantastic fishing. You'll find them near the bottom, often along weed edges, subtle humps, or any structure that offers cover and holds baitfish. In lakes that are starting to ice over, they might be concentrated in areas with favorable oxygen levels. Small jigs tipped with minnows or waxworms are your best bet. Light line is crucial for detecting their often subtle bites. Don't be afraid to move around until you find a school. Once you do, the action can be non-stop. Now for the nitty-gritty, the conditions themselves. Across much of central and eastern Canada, early December 2025 is shaping up to be colder than normal, with strong bursts of Arctic air making their presence felt. Expect daytime temperatures to be well below freezing in many regions, potentially even reaching wind chills as low as -12 degrees Celsius, especially in areas like Ontario. While precipitation forecasts vary, many areas, including southern Ontario and Quebec, can expect near or above normal snowfall. Wind patterns will be variable, but generally lighter winds are expected, which is always a bonus for comfort on the ice. The water temperature story is classic early winter. As we move into December, most lakes will have undergone turnover, meaning the entire water column has mixed to a consistent 4 degrees Celsius. As the air temperatures drop further, the surface layers become colder, freezing over in many areas. However, remember that the warmest, densest water, around 4 degrees Celsius, settles at the bottom, creating a thermal refuge for many fish species. This is why targeting deeper zones is often key during this time of year. While some reports for the Great Lakes in early December indicate surface temperatures slightly above average, which could mean a bit more active fish in transition zones, the general trend for larger bodies of water is stratification with colder surface and warmer deep water. And what about our lunar influence? December 5th, 2025 brings us a full moon, often called the cold moon. In many fishing circles, the full moon is associated with increased fish activity, especially during low light conditions like dawn and dusk. While fish can be active throughout the day, these periods might offer particularly good feeding windows, so be ready. Considering these factors, I'd give the overall bite assessment for Canada on December 5th, 2025, a challenging but rewarding its grade. The colder than normal air temperatures and the onset of serious ice conditions in many areas mean you'll need to be prepared and persistent. However, the stable deeper water temperatures and the influence of the full moon suggest that if you can locate those active, cold water adapted species, you're in for some excellent action. It's not a day for casual casting, it's a day for dedicated, strategic angling. So, my friends, bundle up, stay safe on the ice, and chase those winter trophies. May your lines be tight and your coolers be full. Tight lines, everyone. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments, what are your go-to winter fishing spots in Canada, and what's your favorite ice fishing tip? I love hearing your stories.